Football, 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 yes.
Absolutely.
Football, 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 absolutely.
Football, 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 football. Uh-huh.
Is this the best weekend of football, maybe in the history of weekends of football?
It feels like it. There is an energy to this weekend that I am excited about.
It feels amazing. We have so much football to talk about. This show's called Breakfast Ball, but I think we're going to call it Breakfast Football.
Yes, football for breakfast.
Football for
I want it for
breakfast.
lunch and dinner as well.
You know what? I
But
want
here
it
we are.
for dessert.
Yeah, okay. I could go with actual dessert for dessert, but yeah.
Give me a football with a cherry on top for dessert, please.
Yum. Nothing like a pig skin to add to your diet. New Year's
Pigskin,
resolution.
New Year's
Eat more
resolution,
football.
eating footballs. Pigskin diet. I'm on a pigskin diet all weekend. We have the college football playoffs. We have Wildcard Weekend. We have so much stuff, so many things to make picks on, so many things to talk about. And the first thing we want to talk about before we get into the college football plays, before we talk about Wildcard Weekend in the NFL, oh, uh, I'm excited for Wildcard Weekend. But before we get into all of that, your boy Lane Kiffin has got his hands in everything this postseason. And listen, I think it's safe to say that Lane Kiffin needs to chill a little bit.
But if he chilled, he wouldn't be Lane Kiffin. This this was written into his contract. Uh, this wasn't even up to him. What is happening here wasn't even up to him. Just, it's just how card laid is card played for Lane Kiffin. And
Cards
these are
laid,
how the cards
cards
are
played.
unfolding.
But
Yeah, so
people are like, a lot of people are like, why is he rooting so hard for LSU? Like, shouldn't he be focusing, or why is he rooting so hard for Ole Miss? Like, shouldn't he be focusing on LSU? Shouldn't he be focusing on, the players of LSU, getting to know the campus, doing all that stuff? Well, this is the reason why. He's getting paid for every single win that Ole Miss has in the college football playoffs. So, yeah, if I was him, I would be tweeting at all my old players at Ole Miss, cheering and rooting them on, because if they win the national championship, LSU has to pay Lane Kiffin $1 million if Ole Miss wins the national championship.
this is insane for a couple reasons. One, because LSU is the one who has to pay him. Ole Miss the players want nothing to do with him. They're like, dude, don't watch us, don't come to our games. We don't care. But the good news for Ole Miss is that they're not paying him if they win. Um, LSU, I feel like is a little bit maybe they're regretting some choices here, and maybe Lane Kiffin is too because he left Ole Miss to go to a program where he could win a national championship, and Ole Miss is 2 games away from doing that. So I would be so happy if Ole Miss won. I know Lane Kiffin would also be happy, but I also feel like it's way more of a loss for him. Just, I don't know, emotionally,
I agree.
whatever. You're making
And
$1 million,
yeah,
whatever.
making $1 million, but it's so funny because like LSU just cannot be happy. And like obviously the Ole Miss players are happy that they're winning, but in the back of their head they're like, "Oh man, like Lane Kiffin's being so annoying. They're probably not happy in the situation." And then there's Lane Kiffin, who might be the only person who's happy at the situation. But yeah, Lane he just needs to chill. And then you brought up that he's been kind of tampering NIL stuff a little bit.
So I would say it's like semi rumored, but it's like I would lean it's more factual. Um, UW's quarterback signed a contract with UW and with the Big Ten, I think for like $4 or $5 million, whatever that means in college football, contract wise. But I guess it's legally binding. And then he went into the transfer portal like 3 days later. But he had a no contact tag on him, which means he already knows where he's going. Someone was talking to him. Everybody thinks it was Lane Kiffin and LSU. So now UW and the Big Ten are taking legal action against their quarterback, saying that you can't leave because you signed this contract. This is a completely new arena for college football because I'm pretty sure UW can't make him stay. It's not because it's just you can't do that to a kid. He's not your business partner. He is a student at the school. That's why they can leave at all times. Like you always sign a contract basically with your school, but you can leave whenever. Um, so we'll see how this plays out, but people are pretty sure that Lane Kiffin is the one in the middle of it. Of course he would be, but he was also another funny part of this is he was with Sam Levitt courtside as he was trying to persuade him to transfer to LSU. When the news dropped, and there's a photo of Sam Levitt like looking at his phone, he looks kind of unhappy, and everyone's saying it's him reading this UW player's statement and being like,
Uh-oh.
what the hell? Like, this is super awkward. I thought you wanted me. So we'll see where all this goes. But
I kind of, you know what? After that breakdown of things, I'm looking at this picture of Lane Kiffin and with the money in the mountains, and I think I'm all in on Lane Kiffin now. I think I like that he's the puppet master of everything going on in college football playoffs right now, and um, I'm officially rooting for Ole Miss. I'm officially rooting for Lane Kiffin to get paid out, and maybe even Lane Kiffin to steal a couple quarterbacks from a couple universities. I'm all in on this.
oh yeah,
College football needs an evil puppet master genius, and that man right there is the man.
I think this is genuinely gonna like be the court case that changes the transfer portal because this like shouldn't happen, and now we're like legally running into the issues with the transfer portal. I wonder if LSU is looking at Lane Kiffin and is like, so it wasn't you actually. These players can win without you. And now we have to pay you if they win.
Uh-oh.
We already have to pay you because they did win.
But
I don't know.
But it could be the system they built. Lane Kiffin culture. They could be winning because of Lane Kiffin culture. It's the Kiffin
I think
culture.
they threw that out. I think they threw that out. But I do love Lane Kiffin. I think he's hilarious. He deserves a reality TV show. It's probably coming.
I was just about to say, I think that's what's probably going to come. It's going to be like Hard Knocks, but for Lane Kiffin and LSU now. Oh,
I think it's going to be
Actually,
Housewives.
oh, Hard Knocks plus Housewives, Ole Miss or LSU Lane Kiffin, Hard Knocks, Housewives, Amazon Prime, Netflix. You have our number.
Mm-hmm. I'm envisioning Duck Dynasty, but like Lane Kiffin, the Kiffin Household Edition.
I would watch.
Yeah, me too.
Speaking of Duck Dynasty, didn't the Duck Dynasty guy go to Ole Miss? Didn't he play football at Ole Miss? I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Maybe it was Louisiana Tech. One of the older Duck Dynasty guys played with Terry Bradshaw. I can't remember where Terry Bradshaw went to college. Louisiana Tech, maybe. Anyways,
didn't know that.
It's a fun fact. You learn something new every day when you're talking with me. I'm filled with fun facts. You want another fun fact?
Yeah.
Do you know that the elephant is known as the king of the jungle?
Are you lying?
I think I saw that on Twitter.
All right. Twitter has fact checking, and that it was just incorrect. King of the jungle. Have you ever seen The Lion King? Lion King?
Yeah, but lions are more like. Are they really in the jungle, or are they like in a different kind of environment?
I'm gonna stop this lie. I'm debunking. It's debunked.
All right, we can debunk that, but there's something that you can't debunk, okay?
All right.
And that is It's college football semifinals tonight and tomorrow. Boom, 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 boom.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. And I
Yeah.
don't think there is a better person in this entire planet that I want to have a college football semifinal breakdown than you right now, right here on Breakfast Ball.
Wow. That means a lot. I hope everybody else wants to listen
They
too.
do. They told me.
Oh my goodness. Here we are. 4 teams left. What what is going to happen? I don't think if you looked at the beginning of the season, I think maybe the only team predicted to be here would be Oregon. And they're not the favorites in their game. So this is a really interesting college football playoffs that we've ended up with. I'm super excited. We're going to start with Ole Miss Miami. Everybody knows I don't like Miami. Okay. I don't need to go in to how much I don't like them or how I don't think they deserve to be here. They're good. Their defense is good. They're good. But they also aren't good. I mean, Carson Beck has just kind of scraped by. He I think he threw for like 195 passing yards in his last couple games. He's not doing anything special. He's just surrounded by a really good system, really good defense. Yes, all of those things. And that's I'll admit that, okay? Whatever. I am upset that they're in this game. And I think on paper, they're probably the better team against Ole Miss. They are favored in this game. And that doesn't shock me. It doesn't upset me. It doesn't shock me. But if I think I don't agree with the paper, okay? I don't trust paper. I don't trust what people tell me. Yeah. And I think Ole Miss is going to win this game. I have a couple plays here that we're going to look at. First one, Carson Beck, less on passing yards. Now hold on. Before everyone freaks out and says, Paige, this is a hate play. I don't pick off hate, okay? He is not doing much in these playoff games. And it's working for them. I don't think they're going to change their game plan. And here's how I envision this game. Ole Miss, team with a lot of heart. Miami, team with a lot of talent. I think Miami's going to be in the lead, maybe for a majority of this game. I think Ole Miss is not going to give up. Same thing they did with Georgia. And I think they are just going to battle and take the lead in the late third, fourth quarter. That's my game script prediction. So I don't think Carson Beck is going to be throwing the ball when he doesn't need to. He's scared of throwing interceptions because he throws them all the time. He is not going over 236 passing yards.
Oh, it's kind of a lot.
It is a lot, specifically because in his last games, he did not break 200. They didn't even get close. So I'm taking less on that. And then we'll look at another Miami pick. I'm taking more. This is a defensive play because Miami has a great defense. I do not know how to say this last name, but this is Wesley Bisinthi, and that's going to be how I say that.
Okay,
more
shout out Wesley
than
Bisinthi.
Yep, I'm taking him more than 5.5 assists and tackles, assists and solo tackles. Miami's defense is great. It's what's kept them in. They're playing out of their minds right now. They've obviously beat a lot of good teams to get here, and it takes a really good defense to do that. I'm pretty confident in that one because, again, I don't think Ole Miss is going to win handily. I do think they're going to win, but I think it's going to be a battle. I think this guy's going to have a lot of tackles. Now let's look at Ole Miss. Trinidad Chambliss. He is having the type of season that they make a Netflix show about. And if you watch his last game, he had some magic to him. Every situation, you thought he was going to get sacked, you thought he was going to throw an interception, whatever. he made the right play and he made some insane plays. And I think when you have something special like that, it's hard to go against that. I never want to go against that. And Fernando Mendoza in Indiana kind of had that special thing as well. Trinidad Chambliss himself, I'm riding with his magic right now. I'm going to take his more on passing yards, more than 264 passing yards.
Ooh.
Also because I do think they're going to be down. Also because Miami has a great run defense. So I do think they're going to be throwing the ball more. Which brings me to my next pick. Kawan Lacey, Ole Miss's
Beast.
running back. He's so good. However, Miami's defense is really good. I looked at his rushing yards and I didn't know what to do because, he's had games where he's gone over 200 rushing yards. That's ridiculous. I think his projection for this game was maybe in the 80s, which makes me nervous because I'm like, oh, of course. Let me just take more on that. But then I go, there's a reason it's low. And I have to give the respect to Miami there. So I am taking him more. I'm taking him more. I'm taking him to have a touchdown. I'm taking him to have a rushing or receiving touchdown because he is still a really good player. Like Miami's defense is not going to be able to stop him all the time. He also has that magic. He's going to be scoring in this game. I think that's a bit of a lock. If I do say so myself. Someone's going to be scoring and it's probably him. Those are my 4 picks from this Miami Ole Miss game.
I like it.
What do you think of this game breakdown?
I like it a lot. We're thinking we're taking less, we're taking more, we're taking passing yards, we're taking tackles, and we're taking touchdowns. That sounds like a football game to me.
That's exactly what we want. We want football.
We want
And
football.
honestly, I'm like, I don't want to be sad right now because football's almost over.
Don't say it.
I'm not even going to think about it.
Don't say it.
But yeah, we want football and we have more football because we have Indiana versus Oregon. I'm going to be honest. Indiana, I think people still think of them as an underdog.
It's crazy.
Even though, yes, right? But even in my head, I'm like, Indiana versus Oregon. Oregon, obviously. But I'm like, no, I have to get that bias out of my head. One, I love Oregon because they just serve UW a whole bunch of losses.
Yes.
All the time.
Did somebody order a whole bunch of losses?
Because that's what Oregon does to UW. So I'm a big Oregon fan. And I think if you looked at their last game, you go, wow, they really handled Texas Tech. It was a shutout. However, what was the score? 23-0. There wasn't a whole lot of offense going on for Oregon either. It was actually a terrible game to watch. New Year's Day, first game of the day. Maybe the players were a little bit tired. I was a little bit tired.
I was tired.
First day of the year. It's tough. I get it. I think their yards per rush was 1, which is not good.
No, people would say that's not good.
But nobody looks at that because they won. But I do. And I'm now telling you because you should know this information.
Yes, thank you.
Indiana, top rushing defense in all of college football. So that worries me. But it actually makes me feel really good about this pick. Noah Whittington, Oregon's running back, less than 58.5 rushing yards.
I like it.
And I think people want to believe in Oregon because, again, there's still this bias about Indiana that they're not that good. They are that good. Their defense is that good. Their whole team is that good. I don't think their run game is going to be showing up too much in this game. Actually, the last time they played, these guys have already played. I think their quarterback got sacked so much that they had something in the 10s or 20s for rushing yards. because of sack loss yardage. Crazy. But speaking of Dante Moore, I think he's really good. He's a really good quarterback. Indiana obviously handled him last time, but they have played. They have played, and it's hard to beat a team twice.
Preach.
And thank you. And if Indiana shuts down their run game, he's going to be throwing the ball. If Indiana is up in the game, he's going to be throwing the ball, and he zips it in. He throws some. I don't know how these players catch the ball. It's like the ball just. I think the ball like halfway impales them, and then they're like, it's like probably just stuck to them at that point.
That's actually not a bad system. That's how you defeat a drop ball drop ball symptoms. You just impale your wide receiver with a football.
Yeah, you don't catch the ball catches you, and that's some football I like to watch. But let's go look at Indiana. Fernando Mendoza, just the king of college football. We love him. I was a little bit hesitant to take passing yards on him because I don't know how this game is going to play out offensively for Indiana. If they're up by a lot, he's not going to be throwing it a lot. If I don't know. But what I do think is he is going to throw for more than 1.5 passing touchdowns because that's how Indiana scores. And I can just see it. I can see the edits already. He finds his receiver. It's just going to be gorgeous. He's going to be smiling. He's going to be happy. He's going to do one of these where he puts both hands in the air. Classic QB celebration.
Yes.
So I'm taking more than 1.5 passing touchdowns for Fernando Mendoza in this game. And then, you know what you have to take in college, and that is a tight end.
I knew it.
This is Riley, and this is another last name I don't know how to say. Nowakowski. More than 21.5 receiving yards. Because he's a tight end, because it's college football, because Oregon does have a good defense, but you know who's always open? The tight end. Yep, give me more. Give me more. Anyway, that is 4 picks from that game. So do with those what you will. I would suggest copy.
Where can
you
they
can find them on
them?
my account? You can find them at Paige's Plays on Dabble. Copy these. Follow me. Leave a comment. Let's watch this game together.
Let's do it. I'm going to copy them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Copy cash. You just earned copy cash from me. Just
That's
like that.
so
copy cash.
Just like that. And whatever you place, I'll copy too. I'll return the favor.
Is that true?
Yeah. Unless it's terrible.
Listen, I don't do terrible over here. There's no terrible over here.
Oh yeah. I'll take a look.
But
I believe in them.
I'm copying college plays from you, but I'm gonna be doing some NFL plays on my own. Actually, I'm probably gonna team up with you on NFL as well. So let's do that right now. It's NFL Wildcard Weekend. Whoa! That was a crazy spin move.
That was wild. This is your weekend.
This is
the Bears weekend.
This is my weekend. Listen, ups, downs, movement all around. There's a lot of thoughts, but the Bears are the second game of the weekend. How are you feeling this weekend? I mean, it's playoff time. We're not nervous, right? You and I aren't nervous.
What? I'm not. No.
Why not?
Well, like the Seahawks have a bye. So I'm not nervous.
But aren't you nervous to like maybe see who you're going to play?
No.
You are very confident.
Are you nervous? You're not nervous.
I'm not nervous. I've never been nervous.
You're nervous.
I've never been nervous in my life. I'm all business.
Every Bears fan is nervous.
Paige.
But that's fair. You know what? I changed my mind. I am nervous. I'm nervous for you. I I might go out and find a Bears t-shirt to wear on Saturday. That's just so I can really feel the nerves.
Can you please do that, honestly?
Yeah, I think I might.
There's got to be some vintage stores near you that you can
I
pop
know.
in, and we have such good vintage gear.
I know. I actually do love Bears colors. I will thrift for a Bears shirt
Yes.
to support.
Yes, please. Now I'm not nervous. Now I feel good. Now I feel good. We have extreme teamwork and massive collaboration on our side right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's go. But before we get to the Bears-Packers game, a game that's been on my mind every second of my life. I wake up, I think Bears-Packers. I go to bed, I think Bears-Packers. I'm eating dinner, and I'm thinking, I wonder what Caleb Williams is having for dinner tonight. I hope he's having an amazing night. And then I think to myself, I wonder what Jordan Love's having for dinner tonight. I hope it gives him diarrhea.
That's totally fair. Yeah.
But those are my thoughts. But first, we have the first game of the entire Wildcard Weekend is the Rams versus the Panthers. Rams going to Carolina. I think they're the biggest overall favorite of the entire playoffs. Listen, we're gonna keep it really simple here. This is a handoff straight up the gut. It's an HB dive. It's a halfback dive. Don't overthink it. Puka Nacua more on receiving yards. If the Panthers or if the Rams want to win, put Puka in.
Someone make that a t-shirt right now.
Right now, do it.
You know, that's crazy. I almost took that play because I was like, you know what? Big players show up in big games. I 100% am behind that play. I almost took that. But I looked at another top performer for the Rams, Kyron Williams.
Okay.
I'm taking his more on rushing yards. Again, heavily favored Rams team. Probably going to be running the ball a lot. I think he's going to perform well in this game. The Panthers' defense is not great against the rush. They are better against the pass, but I'm not worried about the Panthers at all. So
yeah. So it seems like we're both riding on the Rams. It's almost like you're picking the game and not the player. It's almost like we're both picking the game and not the player.
But at the same time, we're picking the best players.
Yes. And Kyron
we're
Williams
picking
has hit that number 4 out of his last 5 games.
Yeah, he's crushing it.
And Puka has hit 90.5 receiving yards in 3 of his last 5 games. So the trends are looking towards our plays.
Trending up.
And you know what trending up is better than?
Trending down.
Yes. You're absolutely 100% right.
Yeah, we are locked on these right now.
We're locked. We're locked in. It's extreme teamwork and massive collaboration, and we are going into the game of, some may say, the century. Some may say the millennium. Packers are traveling to the Bears on Saturday night in Chicago on the banks of Lake Michigan. I hope it's cold. Jordan Love might have a stomach ache. Who knows? But oh my goodness. Can I tell you something about this game?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about this game. Let me tell you something about the Bears in general. A lot of people that I've seen, Chicago media, friends in group texts, kind of got down in the dumps after we lost to the Lions in the last game of the season. They said, "Oh man, how can we go out like this? How can we go into the playoffs like this? Zero momentum." Wrong. Listen, Bears just lost their last 2 games. They've done that once before this season. They've had 2 game losing streaks, and both of those losing streaks were closed out by the Lions. What happened after they lost to the Lions on the first 2 game losing streak?
They won their next 6.
They won their next 4. They won 4 in a
Okay.
row. And how many games do we have to win the Super Bowl?
Is it a 4?
It's 4 games to win the Super Bowl, Paige. So you're telling me the only time we've had a 2-game losing streak, we won 4 in a row right after that? And you're going to tell me that that's not destiny, that we're going to do it again?
This is some Bears fan logic, and
Come
I'm here for it.
on.
I'm here for it, but all right.
Listen, lose to the Lions, lose 1 game, lose to the Lions, then win 4 in a row. Lose another game to the Lions, the second loss in a 2-game losing streak. All we got to do is win 4 in a row again, and we win the Super Bowl.
That's so simple when you put it like that.
It's so simple. It's correlation. It's
Correlation, causation.
correlation, causation, simulation.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
And the mitochondria of the NFL are the Chicago Bears.
All right. Yeah, I don't think the loss to the Lions didn't get me down for the Bears, to be honest, as an outsider looking in. It was just like, it's whatever. They're not
whatever.
focused on that game.
Right,
Yeah, they're focused on the playoffs because
Exactly.
they're going to the playoffs.
Yep.
The Lions aren't.
It's so simple. But with all that being said,
Oh no.
with all that being said, if we're talking, player projections, if we're talking Bears, Packers players, if I'm being,
We are.
And if Matt LaFleur watches tape, which we can assume that he watches tape on the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't, then he has poop for brains. So if Matt LaFleur doesn't have poop for brains, that's a term I learned from my brother. He says it all the time. So if Matt LaFleur doesn't have poop for brains, he will run Christian Watson in the slot and just run shallow crosses in the middle of the field all night long, because that's the one thing that has been dusting the Bears. Middle of the field, shallow crosses, fast slot receiver, which means Christian Watson will have more than 54.5 receiving yards against the Bears defense.
That is such a Chicago play to just kind of root for the other team. What? Come on. I mean, I don't disagree with it. Again, as an outsider.
I'm not kind of rooting. I'm just saying.
You have to now hope that a Packers player has a good game.
That's not true.
Just so you know.
I don't hope.
You just know?
But listen, this is coming from a guy who's watched every single second of the Bears games. I know our weaknesses.
Well, unlike you, I took a Bears player. Cole Kmet.
Yes.
I am taking him more on receiving yards. He does not get the ball a lot, but he gets the ball. He's targeted 3 times a game, every game, and he usually makes those catches. It is.
Go, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's 13.5 receiving yards. He's gone over that quite a bit. It's not very high.
It's one pass.
It's literally one pass. And he's going to get at least 3 in this game. So yeah, I think that one's pretty simple. It's pretty easy, and I want to root for the Bears, so I'm going to take that play.
Don't try to do this. Don't try to do this to
No,
me.
I agree with you. I agree with your take on that one.
Don't try to push me down.
Also, side note, Cole Kmet, his name looks like it would be the name of a teddy bear. Just think about that.
And he's on the Bears as well.
I know.
Cole Kmet.
Right?
I'm thinking of teddy bears. I am thinking of teddy bears. Very interesting.
Like, I can see one with like a tag that says Kmet.
I see it. That might be. That's a good call.
You
Do we
should
have a
make
game
Bears
prediction?
merch.
We should. And have Cole Kmet teddy bears. Chicago Bears, you have our number.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just filled with ideas. We actually have been working with Nike, Netflix, now the Bears. Huge collaboration for us.
Product geniuses right
Yes.
now.
Like,
This is insane.
right. Just send us a group text. Do you have prediction for I want an exact score prediction for this game.
The Bears?
Yes.
Packers?
I have it. The number in my head. I've visioned it over and over and over again.
Okay. I'm gonna go. 26
Okay.
to 34.
Oh,
Bears.
You want to know my score?
What?
So you're going 34-26 Bears.
Mm-hmm.
I swear this is the vision that I keep having. 33-25 Bears. Things are starting to look up. Things are starting to look like things are going to start happening.
This is. I really hope we come back to this footage after it hits one of these.
And it's just like, boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, this is the oracles over here.
The oracles.
That's really good.
I think I just got goosebumps. I think this is a big Saturday for the Bears. Let's go. But now we have to move on to Sunday. The fun's over. We all celebrated. We were out till 2 a.m. crushing beers, having a good time with our loved ones, screaming. The next time you'll see me, I'm going to sound like this because I can't talk anymore because I was screaming so much during the 33-25 or 34-26 Bears victory. And now we have to watch the Bills versus the Jaguars of Jacksonville. I don't think you want to know a fun fact. Since I'm filled with fun facts today, I told you I am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Josh Allen has ever played a football game in Jacksonville. I think this is his first ever game in Jacksonville. I could be so wrong about this, but I think that's true.
Well, lucky him. What a fun place to play.
Yeah, maybe he'll go to the Chili's at the airport and have a triple dipper before the game. Little Nashville chicken mozzarella sticks.
Love an airport Chili's.
Oh, so do I. So good.
Yeah. Speaking of Josh Allen, he might in fact be my play for this game.
Oh, no way. What is it?
Yep. Crazy. I know. I'm taking his more on passing yards.
Oh.
Yeah, for his receivers are sketchy. I didn't want to take any of them. Will collectively as a team they be catching balls? Yes. Jacksonville's good. Will the Bills be playing from behind a little bit? Maybe. Josh Allen, this is his moment to shine. I think he's going to have a game. He had 2 rough games, came back against the Eagles, played a great game. He's ready. He's dialed. I like him more for passing yards.
Okay. Well, in the same boat. We're in the same boat here, Paige, because I'm taking Josh Allen, but more on rushing. So the people out there can choose which stat they like better. But I'm taking Josh Allen more on rushing. It's at 36.5 rushing yards right now. Jacksonville top 6 defense in pressures. So they're gonna get to the quarterback. Josh Allen's gonna have to improvise. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. They're going to get to the quarterback. His number's at 36.5 rushing yards, and he has averaged in the playoffs 51 rushing yards per playoff game. So he likes to run in the playoffs. And so I think he's going to be running over these defenders like an elephant runs over a hyena?
Potentially.
An elephant can smash a hyena.
Yeah, an elephant could smash a lot of things.
And
that's why they're the king of the jungle.
That's why they're the king of the jungle. And that's what Josh Allen's going to do. He's going to be an elephant, and he's going to smash this rushing projection.
Josh Allen's going to put this game on game on his back.
He has no other choice. It's the only option.
Yeah, it really is. The Bills are Josh Allen.
The Bills are Josh Allen, and Josh Allen is the Bills.
Yes.
So that
go Bills.
Go Bills.
How do you think Jacksonville's gonna win?
I do. I don't know. But I want you to be happy as well. So go Bills.
Yeah.
I
like
We're
that.
picking the players here, not the games.
We would never pick a game.
No. What are we, nuts? Speaking of picking games, this could arguably be the game of the weekend, and it's the 49ers versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
I actually think this is going to be the ugliest game.
Oh, you think it's going to be ugly? I think it's going to be beautiful.
Do you think there's going to be a lot of offense in this game? I feel like no.
There's going to have to be, because the 49ers defense is really bad. So they're going to have to put up points.
I don't think the Eagles offense is that good. The Eagles are just weird to me this year. Like, they are, I don't want to say it, but like I think they're like a little bit fraudulent. The 49ers are 100% fraudulent.
Is that a biased opinion?
No. Yeah, probably. But yeah, I think this game is going to be like kind of ugly. Like tush push because you can't get a first down like every other play ugly, you know?
I hope not.
I hope not too. Do you have a play for this game?
I do. Do you?
Yes.
You want to hear mine?
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of just another halfback dive run right up the middle, which you actually might not think it is, but I think it is. And I think it's A.J. Brown more than 64.5 receiving yards, because I do think it's going to be an offensive game, and the 49ers have the 25th worst passing defense in the entire league. So you might as well go to your best receiver. Yeah. So I'm halfback dive up the middle, keeping it simple. A.J. Brown more on receiving yards.
That is simple. And I still think this game is going to be ugly, but maybe just scoring wise, you know? Like maybe I see a lot of field goals in this game. That being said, Ricky Pearsall for the 49ers, I am taking less on his receiving yards.
Okay.
He has been injured.
Yes.
I think he might still be questionable. When he plays in this game, he is going to be hurting. I think he is going to play in this game because their offense like needs him really badly because they're clearly terrible without him. They have a lot of injuries actually. But I'm taking his less because if he does see the field, it's not going to be for long, I think. Which I would never root for. I'm not rooting for that. No. I just think that's the reality of the situation he's in. So I'm taking his less on receiving yards.
Okay. I actually like that because George Kittle's going to be back in full strength. If the 49ers want to win, they just have to use Christian McCaffrey as much as possible. So when you have Kittle and Christian McCaffrey, Ricky Pearsall.
You put this guy with a bum knee in?
Yeah, Ricky Pearsall, more like Ricky Pierce. Nah. Thanks.
So true.
So true. I'm here all week. I got jokes. I got so many jokes.
Yeah. Oh, what did we say? If the Seahawks win the Super Bowl, EJ's doing stand-up. He will do a stand-up set.
Okay, what happens if the Bears win the Super Bowl?
Then I do a stand-up set.
And we might have to, if okay, and we're going to have to sell out whatever open mic we go to. We're going to invite everybody. It's going to be an absolute festival.
Yeah, can't wait.
Huge. And then the final game of Sunday, I'm thinking about how. Well, no, I'm actually thinking about how you're going to start out your set, because the Bears will win the Super Bowl. So I might have to write some jokes for you just to have you prepared.
You're thinking about your set.
My set might just be your set, and your set might be my set, depending on what happens.
If the Bears do win, I'm just gonna have to make a bunch of Bears jokes. That gets the people going, I think.
Sounds like you're a hater. But we're going into Sunday night, the last game of the weekend. Obviously, we have Monday Night Football, but we're not talking about Monday. We're talking about the weekend. And it is the Chargers versus the Patriots. I'm going to go with my pick right now. And this might be my favorite pick of the weekend. I can't hold it back anymore. I can't not talk about this pick.
Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the pick?
Super badly.
Lad McConkey less than 41.5 receiving yards.
Why?
The Patriots dominate the slot receiver. The majority, if you're a wide receiver and you're running the majority of your routes in the slot, the Patriots have only given up more than 41 yards twice this season, and that was in game 1 and 2. So they haven't done it in 17 weeks.
That's you can't argue. You can't argue with that.
I love that. You know what I'd say about that? You know what I'd say about that pick?
It's scrumptious.
It's scrumptious. I was literally going to say that. I swear I was going to say it's scrumptious.
I'm eating that up.
Yes.
Now, my pick from this game is kind of the opposite, looking at a different wide receiver on the Patriots. This is Stephon Diggs, who's had a tumultuous run in the media recently.
Mm-hmm.
But like we saw with Puka earlier in the season, whenever there's some maybe negative media influences, I think these players show up 10 times harder. Big players make big plays in big games amidst big media crises. So I'm taking his more on receiving yards, more than 52.5.
You know what? I would call that, I would eat up that scrumptious pick as well. I'm a big fan of the breakdown on that, because like this is what I called Puka having 225 receiving yards against the Seahawks.
You did.
You didn't believe me. And
he went off.
I know. And so like when people have these bad media, excursions, those are the first things that pop up when you Google them, when you search them on Twitter. So that's why they have to play so good, because if they have these amazing games, when you search them, they're talking about stats, not about personal issues and all that kind of stuff. So we call this the public relations play of the decade.
You have to. It's the best PR move. I mean, yeah.
It is straight up.
Yeah, Michael Jackson just put out a bunch of bangers. That's all I remember about him.
Oh, Michael Jackson put out a bunch of bangers, and that's all we remember about him.
King of pop.
And that's why Stephon Diggs is going to be the king of receiving yards on Sunday.
Sunday night football.
That is.
The game is at night. Yeah.
That is we have a scrumptious Saturday and Sunday. That's a scrumptious Saturday and Sunday play of the season.
We are eating football. We're eating it.
Football. And that's what we like to call a callback. We started out eating football for breakfast. We snacked on it for lunch, and now we're eating it for dessert.
Yes. But if we recap this episode, I think I would say we talked football, yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It was football, yes. But we're not done, because it's everybody's favorite part of the show. Do I know ball? Paige every day she just wakes up in the morning and she says, "You don't know ball." And every day I respond to her, I go, "I know ball." And then she goes, "Let's put it to the test." So let's put it to the test. MVP? Super Bowl MVP? No MVP? We will see.
Yes, this game is called NFL MVP, Super Bowl MVP, both or neither. I'm going to name a
Oh.
player. You tell me which award they won, both or neither. Are you ready?
Yes.
Kurt Warner.
Okay. Both.
Correct.
John
John Elway.
Elway. So I know Terrell Davis won a Super Bowl MVP, but John Elway won 2 Super Bowls in a row, I believe. Did Shannon Sharp win the other MVP? I'm going just league MVP.
He won both.
No!
Yes. I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if this quiz is like both all time or both consecutively, like both same year.
Well,
So that is a
we'll just stick with both all time because
yeah.
then that's just all that it works both ways.
Yeah. Excuse me, I have a cold.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you for apologizing.
Yeah. Matthew Stafford.
Neither.
Correct. How about Von Miller?
Oh, Von Miller. I know he won the Super Bowl MVP. I don't think he probably won Defensive Player of the Year. So let's go with just Super Bowl.
Correct. Gosh, I hate that you're like good at this. I thought this was going to be a really tough one. Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan just won league MVP.
Correct. Gosh. Okay. Drew Brees.
Feel like I don't know ball. Drew Brees. Both.
No. Got too cocky. Just Super Bowl MVP.
What?
I know.
I thought it was just league MVP.
I heard something interesting that when you win league MVP, you usually don't go to the Super Bowl.
Sorry, Drake May.
So exactly what people are saying. How about Brett Favre?
Brett Favre. So he's got 2 Super Bowls, I think, with the Packers. Bleh. Makes me ill. Makes me feel ill. I don't think he's won a just Super Bowl MVP.
Actually, just NFL MVP.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I made a Red Hot Chili Peppers Under the Bridge remix about how much I know ball, and then I just went 0 for 2 after I sang that remix.
Well, maybe you'll get this one. Eli Manning.
See, this is tough. There's no way he won a league MVP. But did he win an MVP during one of those Super Bowls? I'm going to say just Super Bowl MVP.
Correct.
Yes.
He is back.
I almost said neither.
How about Peyton Manning?
He's for sure won MVP. He's won 2 Super Bowls. Von Miller was the MVP for one of those Super Bowls with the Broncos. He beat my Chicago Bears in the other Super Bowl. He had to win MVP for that. So both.
Correct. Both. The Mannings. Ray Lewis, my favorite player. Yeah.
Ray Lewis is your favorite player?
I chose the number 52 when I was like a little kid as my soccer jersey number because I loved Ray Lewis.
Gosh, that's such a beast move. That's
And then when I
amazing.
got older, I like tried to continue to pick it, and they were like, "We don't make jerseys that high." And I was like, "Oh,
That's an
okay,
incredible story. What a great mentality that you had when you were a little kid.
thank you."
It's just unbelievable. um,
Yeah.
um, Ray Lewis, did he win MVP in? He definitely didn't win it when they won it against the 49ers. Did he win it in like 2002 or 2000 when they won? I think he did. I want to say Super Bowl MVP.
Correct. All right, there's two left
I'm
here.
ready.
Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger.
So he didn't win. I don't think he won league MVP. Did he win a Super Bowl MVP? Or did Jerome Bettis and Santonio Holmes win those? That's my question.
Oh no.
I'm going to go. I hate this guess, but I'm going to go neither.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh my.
Ooh, that
Have you
feels
only
good.
missed 3 or 2? 2.
2 maybe. No, I think I missed 3. John Elway and those 2 other ones after I made my remix.
Okay, this is the last one. Dan Marino.
Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl, and he had to win an MVP because he was an absolute slinger. So just league MVP.
Correct.
Yes.
Wow. You did way better than I thought you would.
Ooh. I gotta take a
Ah.
shower or something. I'm sweating over here.
That was really good. I have, depending on how the Bears do this weekend, next week we might have to do some Bears trivia because I found a really good quiz.
Okay, I'm ready. But if the Bears, we're not even gonna say if. There's no ifs. We're not even thinking about anything other than dubs.
Yeah. I need to get my t-shirt or my
You do.
sweater. I want a sweater. I want like an old Bears sweater.
Yeah, you should get one. We got to make that happen. We got to
Yeah,
manifest
I'll
the
be
Bears
looking.
sweater. Yes. Wow. What an episode. Just football. Yes.
Yes. Both, neither. Yes.
Both, neither. Yes, absolutely. Is there anything you want to say to the people to close things out?
Enjoy all of the football this weekend. Soak it all in. Don't do anything but watch football, okay? There's plenty of time for your other activities. You should be locked in this weekend. That's all I have to say.
And I can't top that. So see you next time.
Peace.
Peace soup.